In the winter of 1909, the Zachary and Jacob Annala families, along with my great-grandmother Maria, moved from North Dakota to the Hood River Valley in Oregon. They purchased property in the Oak Grove district on the west side of the valley. Both families, a total of 19 adults and children, settled into the Chandler House, a large home on Zachary's ranch. His brother Jacob, a skilled carpenter, soon built his family home on the adjoining property. An apple orchard had been planted on part of Zachary's property, but the trees were still young. They kept the young family busy nonetheless. A cash crop was needed while waiting for the apple trees to produce a full crop. Strawberries filled this need, and Hood River became a major strawberry producer. By 1913, growers in the valley realized the need to change their marketing practices. A group of almost 400 growers, a majority of the valley's orchardists, banded together and formed a cooperative marketing organization, the Hood River Apple Growers Association. By 1918, the family was well established as skilled orchardists. Toivo, the eldest son, had been drafted during World War I and rose to the rank of sergeant. Music played a large part in the Annala family life. 5 of the 7 brothers were a part of the Savo band. My father, Arvi, played the drums. Dad also enjoyed singing. Here's his version of a tune first published in 1907.
See that old-time ranchman as he saunters from the train. Oh, oh, what glad surprise. See that hearty handshake as he greets his friend again. Tears dim his beady eyes. Law, them lights do sure look pretty. Long time since I've seen the city. Where's that gal you brought back here with you? City chap says never mind her. I don't ever want to find her. Cowboy, tell me where's your brother Lou? He brushed his vest, swelled his chest, pointed west. In the land of the buffalo, where the western breezes blow, where the good night kisses sunlight, sets all the plains aglow. It was there you discovered your flow, in the days of long ago. But you never knew Brother Lou Lover too, in the land of the buffalo.
A freezing winter in 1919 destroyed a large number of apple orchards. This prompted many growers to replant the apples with pears the next spring. Winter snows brought farm work to a standstill. This prompted my father, then a young man in his 20s, to head north to work in the coal mines of Newcastle, Washington, now a Seattle suburb. My parents were married in 1927, and along with his brother Toivo and wife Helen, purchased the Upson property they had been leasing. They farmed together under the Annala Brothers banner. My folks set up housekeeping in this summer home on the Upson property. Snow really piled up during the winter, providing great skiing and, for some hardy souls, a desire to climb nearby Mount Hood. Henry Pittock, at age 20, along with 4 others, made the first recorded ascent of the mountain. Many early climbers wore just their normal street clothes, or whatever they thought would keep them warm. In 1915, the U.S. Forest Service built a 15 by 15 foot fire lookout atop the mountain. It was assembled on the lower slopes, then taken apart to be carried higher by mule. In the last stage, men were paid $5 a day to backpack the materials to the top. After suffering snowstorms, high winds, and finally vandalism, the building was taken out of service in 1944. In 1926, a group of some 20 ranchers and businessmen who enjoyed mountaineering and had played a part in recent rescue efforts gathered to form a volunteer search and rescue organization. One of the wives said they were like a bunch of rats climbing around the mountain crags, thus the Crag Rats. Now the oldest search and rescue organization in the United States was born. My father, Arvie, and 4 brothers were all charter members. Gene, their youngest brother, joined later. To qualify for lifetime membership, my father climbed all 6 of the major peaks in the Northwest. In the early 1920s, American Legion Post 22 in Hood River began sponsoring an early summer climb of the north side of Mount Hood. As the climb grew in popularity, they needed expert mountain guides, and they asked the Crag Rats to fill this role. The Crag Rats agreed. This was no simple task. In preparation, they had to survey snow conditions and string over 1,600 feet of 3/4-inch manila rope as safety lines on the steepest part. In addition, they placed flares along the mountain ridges to illuminate the mountain the night before the climb. Can you imagine 100+ climbers trying to get some rest before the start of their climb, while another 1,000 or more revelers were being entertained at the nearby amphitheater?
sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away.
It's reported that Uncle Otto sewed bear hide with the fur side out to the seat of his pants for a really slippery trip.